So even though I've paid, even though I've returned the video now, I'm still expected to pay the fine. Should we do that again? I stumbled my words. Sorry, guys. Dickhead over here.
Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Let's dive in.
Hi everybody, welcome to Lads Night In. My name is Canz Rickman.
My name's Rick Babylon Schaple. I'm the other man in the act.
Now we love making Lads Night In as much as you enjoy watching it. And our favourite kits to review are science kits. We like to buff up on our science, learn some new science skills. So today we've got a brand new science kit from the makers of Weird Science. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh wow, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we're going to be taking a look at the Mad Scientist kit from the Weird Science range.
Now is that Weird Science as in this show? Weird Science. You know,
I don't think so. It's a different logo, so I suspect it's just science. It is a bit odd.
So Mr. Schaple, what kind of experiment can we get in a pack?
I'll go through that now, but first of all, to all you parents, you boys and girls out there, one of the things that we are always apprehensive about buying a kit like this is the requirement of a vast shopping list to go with it. You know, quite often it'll say, you buy this kit and then it's like, oh, you need an onion, you need ketchup,
Potato.
you need... And suddenly, you've got a £120 shopping list to go with your cheap purchase. This is a lightweight box and I was expecting just that. But no! Everything you need is contained right within these four walls.
So we don't need to buy anything else to go with this kit?
It's all already in the pack.
That's incredible, all in one box. I am sold.
And this has got some of mankind's greatest science experiments included. Why, you can make a mold of a poo. You can make fake snot. That's the nasal mucus. You can learn about maggots. Now, we're not sure what that means. Can you make a maggot? You can make a human heart, which sounds like... Here's the illustration.
Say human, it just says bloody heart.
Oh, yeah.
This scientist here, does he look like he's happy with this product here?
He looks horrified by it. Canz, I think it's quite safe to assume that he is the mad scientist.
Okay, then.
I think in this situation, it's quite safe to assume. And look at this, guys. Proper size goggles, sort of.
They're still not right. What is wrong with the skin around your eyes? It just fills up any kind of...
I got baggy skin. I got baggy skin. Look,
baggy
it stretches.
skin.
Look at that. Look
baggy
at that.
skin.
Can you do that?
No, not really.
I should be in a freak show.
Okay, so this is experiment 1. We're going to make the human feces. Now, I know it's very easy for any human to make the feces. Yes.
Foil pack of brown clay.
Okay, here we go. We're going to make one.
10.
Yeah.
10.
Oh. Well, you turn the right one. Does it smell like shit? Feels like it.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, God, I don't know what that's weird. That is like a substance I've never felt before. I hope that the scientists haven't just shat into these little packs and having a big laugh now in NASA. Well, there we go, I've done it. Look, we get a nice close up.
Here's
me every morning.
Now, that's interesting. It feels very airy, doesn't it, the
It
clay?
does,
It's
yeah.
an interesting texture. It feels like it's full of air.
Yeah, it's like morph, isn't it?
So,
oh, look at that one. Imagine that. Look, this is another one. This is a hangover one, isn't it? You know, when it just dangles there for a while.
And you
like,
shake it round.
And then it finally comes out.
What a relief.
This pack and its contents are designed to introduce your child to a world of weird science and wonderful discoveries. I don't think a shit is a wonderful discovery. Mother, I've made a wonderful discovery in the toilet this morning.
I think any child has been doing that since day one. What you're supposed to do, but we won't do this. The instruction is to leave it in the mold overnight so it goes hard. It's just going to go into a hard form of that.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, fine.
Now, using a brush, add some disgusting details and spots.
What kind of poo is...
Yeah, we're not adding red to that. That's just
That's
horrible.
disgusting, isn't it?
Look at that. I do like that every single experiment that we have in this pack, it also contains some facts. So did you know the colour of poo is determined by iron, compounds and gases produce the awful smell, so not the actual substance itself. It will smell worse if your diet contains more artificial flavours or preservatives. That's your issue. There we go. Eat natural foods and it will not smell as much. So now for experiment number 2, where we are going to make a spot of boil with pus inside. So what have we got for this, Mr. Schaple?
So all you need is a small amount of this red dough.
Okay.
Dough! Homer Simpson. That's licensed to 20th Century Fox.
So what we do then, these are the spots that we need to use. These are the droids you're looking for.
And then we put this little ball of red clay.
Yes. Okay, so what it says to do is to put a small hole inside.
Looks like
I've
a
just
nipple,
done here.
doesn't it?
Let's get my glue pen.
That goes in there.
And it says, take your 3D glue pen and fill the spot with a small amount of glue. Okay, so I'm gonna just do that.
Oh, it looks like a pimple.
Does look like a pimple, doesn't it?
pimple.
Make sure your spot looks extra painful and drizzle the red glue out the top of the spot. I mean, this doesn't really look like a spot at all.
No.
Once the spot is set into place, place a sticky dot on the flattened side and place on your body. All right
okay.
then. Okay. So let me do. I'm going to do this on you. Okay. Here is the flat little tiny sticky. It's like a circular bit of sellotape.
Oh, look
so
at
I'm going to
that.
put this
Gross.
on Mr. Shaple's horrible face here. Does that hurt?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to pick up our pre-made spot.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that onto his awful, awful face. Oh, and there we go. Look at that. Hollywood special effects. George A. Romero, take note. I'm
Feel
going
like
to keep
a
that.
pin.
To be fair, I mean, if you were moving, if it was a running scene, that does look a bit like a spot.
If I keep doing this.
Yeah, do that again. That's a nice little dance. So that was experiment number 2. We've made a real
Rather
spot.
convincing spot.
It looks great. Hey, man, you had a little spot there.
Oh, don't remind me. I'm embarrassed. Have you got some concealant?
Now, do you know, I'm looking at this, Mr. Schaple, looking forward, lots of these things, it's not really learning about science, it's basically shit makeup effects that you put on your face, and with a fact at the bottom, like here's the spot facts, okay? Did you know lots of horrible bacteria multiply and block themselves under the skin's surface? The red area around the spot is the blood cells rushing to repair the tissue. A spot can be a mixture of dead cells, oil, and bacteria. So, we're not really learning anything
Well, we've
here.
learned a bit about what one is.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You've basically
You
paid
could just
for
read
this.
that, yeah.
You've basically just been given a makeup, a special effect, put this on your face and we'll give you a little fact about what real spots are.
Okay.
So what do we have to do, Mr. Schaple? So using the green slime provided,
We'll need a
blend
bit of
clean
water.
tissue and drop a small amount of the slime onto it. So let's just do this. I'm going to drop
Good
a
that it
little
comes
bit
with
of...
the slime.
It does. Smells good.
Oh, smells like the slime I used to have as a child.
Yeah. It's very, oh, there we go. Wow,
it's all of
screw
it.
I'll put
Okay.
the whole thing in then.
at
All
that.
right then, so
Oh, I remember
place
that.
the snot into the flat surface of the tissue. Make sure the snot cannot drip off the tissue. Oh, right.
Is it finished?
That's it. This is awful.
Bloody load of crap.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the experiment is, okay? So you're meant to get an unwilling victim who will turn away from the person, and I'm meant to go,
see.
"Achoo! Oh no, look what I just blasted out of my nose. That's the experiment.
Looks like that's not really an experiment, is it? Ninja Turtle's secret of the ooze colour here.
I mean, seriously, I don't know why. I don't know why it needed 7 points to go through. Look at this. That was 7 steps for what I just did then.
Not only that, but because you've had to pour it onto tissue, you've essentially pretty much ruined the snot that
Yeah.
otherwise you could keep reusing. It's basically Nickelodeon gack.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a lot more
Sloppy.
viscous than Nickelodeon gag.
What's this one? Mad
Mad
Eyeball.
Eyeball. Oh god, we're really in the dregs now. Okay guys, experiment number 4 is Mad Eyeball. This is an experiment where you can make your own bouncing eye. So
It's
let's see what we
essentially
need.
going to be a bouncy ball.
Let's have a look then. So you
Can I take
need...
this spot off now?
Oh, do you want me to... Can I pop it for you? Can we get a nice close up here? Ew. Oh. Oh.
Just like a real...
Look at that.
Look at that, that's disgusting.
That came off his face. Gonna eat that later for my dinner.
Don't eat it, that's sick.
Why? Got a problem?
Now, we have to warn you, don't do this with your real eyes, children, because your real eyes will never grow back.
No.
Okay, so this is what we need to do, is we need to place a black bead into one side of the special eye mold. So
Let's
do we have
get
a
the
black
pack.
bead?
Let's
Let's
get
have a
the
look.
pack.
Oh, I'll put some with you. We need, gonna place our little beads into...
One for me as well, please.
Yes, I'm going to. Okay, so we've placed our little beads. So these are going to be the pupils. Okay, the next step that we need to do is snap the other half of the mold into position so that the black eye rolls around inside the seal mold.
I'll do mine, you do yours.
I shall. It's like a little UFO, isn't it?
Nope, I can hear it, but careful because it can pop out the top, so cover the ends.
It's like another Mexican instrument.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is Don Samuel.
Glad you think of the same thing.
This is going to be an instant
Gratification.
What? No. So now we are adding the white crystals.
And mine.
Now
Don't
I take
neglect
it-
mine.
I'm not neglecting your eye. I think this is how God makes eyes.
So I pray and ask.
Be a waste of a prayer, wouldn't it? Help us, God. Feed our village.
So much luck with goggles.
All right then. So let's have a look then. What we've done next. So we've added the white crystals. Okay. Push the crystals down. Definitely.
Definitely pull the crystals. Pull the crystals.
With the crafting stick.
Snog them.
When they say call it a crafting stick, it's not a crafting stick. It's a tiny fucking bit of wood from a lollipop. Fill your mixing cup up with water and drop your eye mold into the cup. Is it meant to float?
God knows. What's an eye do in this situation?
Well, so far, I gotta say,
It's a letdown, isn't it?
it's a bit of a letdown because, again, you're not learning about science with this kit. You're basically, here's the ingredients, put something together. We're not learning anything.
And something like the snot are especially weak.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And
basically...
the poo was crap.
It's
Smear
half...
some blood on it.
It's half a
not
joke
poo.
kit. It's half a joke kit and half a couple of lines of science. They've packaged this. This is not a buffing kit, okay?
No, to be honest,
from the outset, it looks like a buffing kit.
Well, does it, looking back at the package now, does that look like a boffin kit or does that look like a joke
No,
kit?
but I think that parents who have boffin children would like to buy this for them.
bit of fun, but
Yeah.
they'll also learn.
Right, I'm going to pull one of these out. That's probably been about 3 minutes. We're going to have a look at this final one. Ooh.
Ooh, it's worked.
Wow, okay, that's not
Okay.
too bad.
Okay.
Oh, right, we should have left it a little bit longer because this is a very weak eye. Well, the bead is gone. Oh, there we go.
Actually, I mean, that's one fucked up eye,
Yeah, that's not bad.
but that ain't bad. Hang on.
Okay, that's pretty
may
good.
I do my honours?
May I? Look at that, just looks like his real eyes.
Where's these goggles? Let's do this.
Okay, here we go then.
Do I look like the guy on the box?
Actually, yes. Okay, now they're meant to bounce as well, so take them out and let's see if they do bounce.
I got eye in my eye.
Here we go. Now I'm going to see if these do
3,
bounce.
2, 1.
Not really. Now, we've looked through the rest of the contents of the weird science kit, or mad scientist kit as it's actually called. And honestly now, I think that my conclusion stands. This is basically just a glorified prank kit, like something you would get in a, like a joke shop, somewhere like that, really.
I mean, we've come back 24 hours later to do the remaining experiments, but hence the new clothes. But we've accidentally thrown away some of those bits. But I think we got enough, didn't we?
I mean, look at these. This is the Maggots Experiment. I mean, to be fair, these actually do feel like maggots. That's the best bit of the kit,
Catch a
actually.
fish with that.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like your willy.
It does, doesn't it? This one looks like your willy. Look at that. Look at the
We
way-
got tiny little,
really little things.
little.
Balls are big.
By the way, the heart experiment was basically push this into a heart-shaped mold and then use this and draw a bit of veins on it. Well, I'm essentially doing it now. And then there's a heart. Look at that.
So again, it's not a functioning heart. It's just
It's not meant to
made a
replace.
heart.
It's not meant to replace your regular organ.
These maggots now, what you were meant to do was create a wound on your hand and put the maggots in.
That might
So
be
again,
good in a sci-fi film.
Yeah,
or
again,
zombie.
For special effects, if you were, a child, this might keep you entertained for an afternoon, but it's not going to be a kit that you go back to. There's no science to be learnt day after day, and the science facts that are in the leaflet are few and far between. So I'm afraid it's going to get an empty test tube from me. Not very interested at all. Mr. Schaple.
Well,
This camera here,
this
please.
one here.
Yep.
Am I in focus?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
None of it's very good, is it?
No, this
there was
wasn't
one
very
good
good.
thing.
What was
The
that?
eyeballs, the bouncy
Oh,
eyeballs.
they were good. The eyes were very good.
Let's get a replay
Yeah.
of that. On the strength of the eyeballs, I'm going to give this 3 stars.
Yeah.
Or 3 bouncing eyeballs, I suppose.
But I think that, again, the eyes you could have just sold and, saved yourself a lot of, money by just kind of buying the eyes completely separately. And then the maggots, I gotta say, are pretty good. I might use those for my next horror movie.
save them for
that
the
I got.
horror.
Thank you very much, everybody. My name's been Canz Rickman.
My name's been Rick Babylon Schaple. Hey, and please subscribe to our computer channel. You gotta do that.
Yeah, subscribe, like it if you want us to review any games. Give us some recommendations in the comments section below. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Also, Mr. Schaple, I really think these maggots seem a bit too real. I want you to help me out. These are very good, and I think they're going to work very well in Attack of the Maggots when you come in horror movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to source more of these. I want you to find a company that just makes the maggots. I don't. No.
Oh,
don't
right.
go to these.
Not these.
Find the company that make just the maggot bit. I don't want this tat.